Adaptation, improvisation. But your weakness is not your technique.
Everyone is not actually going to be prepared to take the time to actually utilize the information that's given to them. You choose what's valuable. But the things that you do hear that are valuable, if you make it your business to keep it and hold on to it until it becomes a part of you in the way you actually will express yourself at different points.
This is for targeted individuals who managed to grow through their targeting and now outgrew their targeting. You went through every emotion, didn't complain, never asked why me. You accepted the reality of the situation and found better solutions. Outside yourself and inside yourself, you develop a more grounded, more balanced, overall, more better version of your past self. Because at the end of the day, this program isn't for the weak. And if you're not weak, this program should be leading you towards self-mastery. Because you are able to learn the important things in life under extreme circumstances, which everybody can't do. That makes you a talented learner. A talented learner beats geniuses. They say there's a price for knowledge, and I can see Gangstalking being one of them. Because it's lots to know. But being in this program 10, 20 years as an individual, you should be self-mastered. You should be proficient in self-awareness to be able to redirect stress or negativity to the extent that you don't even have to tell yourself how to do it. It just happens, like ultra instincts. But it comes with experience. Use this program as a lesson and gain as much experience and knowledge about people and human behavior in general, because the more you know, the more you're able to apply, the better. You start to have tools and gain skills in situations that others are not aware of. It's in your benefit for others to undermine you, to underestimate you, and for them to believe that you don't know. But some of us, we too proficient and wise that they can kind of already see it in us through our presence, how we carry ourselves, and through our temperament, that we know what's going on, and that you see something that they can't see and that they don't know. Since energy can't lie, our energy gives us away. But as you begin to master yourself on this journey and you stay humble, steadfast, and present, you gain a lot of clarity and insight. Clarity increases when you no longer get mad or upset about what others do to you. Insight increases as you start to see more behind your targeting. You start to see why people are doing it. It be written on their faces. When you at this level of understanding, truly you don't suffer. You just go through motions. What you do see is that people inflict pain onto others because it is them that is suffering. You watching other people suffer. It's a kind of like an oxymoron in a way. It's like, what others try to do to you, it is being done to them. So you just watching them inflict self-affliction. It's really strange. A strange coincidence, an irony too. See, when you gain an incredible amount of insight, you see all causes and effects and people operating through them. You just be ciphering through people's pain through cause and effect. And it has nothing to do with you. They just want to punish you for their bad choices. And it will get to you if you don't know yourself, because it is easy to process external stimuli as internal value. I remember watching Total Recall, and for those who remember that little being that came out that man's stomach and said something profound, he said to Quaid, "What do you want, Mr. Quay?" And Quaid responded by saying, "The same as you, to remember." And he replied, "But why?" And Quaid said, "To be myself again." And I felt that because throughout my targeting, I wasn't happy or satisfied with my experience. So I believed I wasn't myself because they haven't allowed me to feel like myself or the self I remembered because of what I was experiencing. So I was stuck on that hamster wheel trying to find my perceived self in a distortion that blocks light. It wasn't meant for me to see anything. Now, check this out. Quaid said to be himself again. And the being replied to Quaid that you are what you are. A man is defined by his actions, not his memories. Open your mind. And when I tell you that was some profound shit, it's like, what are we looking for? It ain't a lot of times in this targeting, it's not about the negative experience. It's not about what people do to you that you should really be worrying about or concerned about. Or even the good experiences. Even like not even the good or the bad. We try so hard to base ourselves and our worth upon our memories of shit when really we are who we are. We don't need to look nowhere but what we are doing. We are based upon our actions, not our circumstances or situations. That come and go. Look at all you went through. Look how far you came. Look at through your actions that define you as a better person. It defines you as a stronger person. Most people aren't capable of that. A person is defined by their actions. Acknowledgement is the first step of self-mastery. Acknowledging through and through that your actions is most important. Actions is more definite, more true, more plausible, more concrete than anything else. That's why when you start focusing on everything else, all you get is confusion. It's nothing concrete. It's not even real. When you reach clarity and have insight, you see more than just the targeting. You see why, how, when, what. Just a lot of hurt and a lot of unhealed trauma. So just develop yourself more in understanding and not be fear-based in it, because they don't really want you to learn anything, because then it will make you a more harder target for them to put you in a desirable situation, because everybody fall for the old tricks. You see it every day. People fall for them every day. But because, once you at a level where and they know and they know you're not stupid, they would just throw a bunch of things your way hoping something stick. And that's the sweet spot in all this. As someone stated regarding the program, we practice non-reactive combat to destroy their resolve. We remain calm and keep our composure. This is like a game of chess. Keep your strategy and your opponent will constantly be changing theirs and vice versa. Gain your calm, gain your freedom. When these tactics don't work on you, this is the program turning you into a superhuman, able to withstand phenomenal amount of stress under pressure. You are being built to be a pillar of strength in the world to come that is going to fall apart very soon. And people will be looking to the calm, to the meek, to the strong. If you're calm, and if you're not calm, you would just be one of them in these end times. So continue to gain clarity and insight, understanding, and understand that it's nothing to fear. It's nothing lost, only gains. Because every experience is a lesson. There's a lesson in everything. You're gaining something every day. And when you apply knowledge, knowledge becomes power. It becomes you. You become a part of it. It embeds itself on you. Instead of you trying to embed yourself into the experience, into your memories of what's going on, and, embedding your self-worth into that. Embed your self-worth into your actions and making your actions more refined and more proficient. It's about doing the most with less effort. You shouldn't be straining yourself or using a lot of energy in the things you do. It should be effortless with grace. And that only comes with experience and understanding. So don't be afraid to go through the emotions. It's okay to feel the downs just as much as the ups. But just understand that none of that defines you but your actions. Your actions and all of this is what defines you.